Today's bell ringer had a big crowd in attendance, about 100 people to be exact. It's here for its Investor Day. And joining me now with more is Olumide Soroye. He's the incoming Chief Executive and President at Fortive Corporation. Olumide, welcome.
Thank you. Great to be with you.
Congratulations on this new role of yours. My understanding taking effect later this month. What more can you tell us about the direction you want to take this company?
Well, Fortive has been a public company for about 9 years, but we now stand transformed, a lot more focused on just one objective, which is innovating essential technologies to keep the world safe and productive. And we do that with 10 iconic brands that lead in all their markets. So excited to continue to accelerate our growth and shareholder value creation.
What are some of those brands and products or technologies that are game-changing?
So one of those is a company called Fluke. That's been around now for 77 years and has invented the category of professional instrumentation. So if you ever have an electrician in your house or your office, they probably have a Fluke tool. And if they don't have one, they probably wish they did. So that's an example of one of our iconic brands, but there's 9 others like that that just make a big difference in the world.
Yeah, and in your role overseeing all of these brands as incoming CEO and president, how will you distribute that attention and really strategize to make them all deliver on their expectations?
Well, the beauty of our company is we have something that we call the Fortive Business System, which provides the mindset, the cadence, and the tools with which we run all of our operating brands. So the approach to driving growth and driving consistent employee experience across the companies is really founded on the Fortive Business System. And so from my point of view, I lead through the Fortive Business System. Our companies, it's deep in our DNA of all our 10,000 colleagues across Fortive. And so I get the joy of really just focusing on accelerating progress that we already have.
Today is Fortive's Investor Day. What will that entail?
Well, we have an exciting story. We're launching an exciting new chapter in the history of Fortive. More focused, we've had a great financial track record over the last 5 years in new Fortive, and we now have a chance to accelerate that by really just focusing on top-line growth, earnings growth, and shareholder value creation. We have an exciting strategy for that, and more importantly for me, we have a purpose-built team that I'm quite excited about to pursue this strategy.
Yeah, of course, this environment has been a bit of a choppy one this year when we look at stock trading. Heavy volume, right? Historically, heavy trading volume amid this environment. The stock market close to that all-time high. How do you factor that in when developing your strategy?
Well, we focus on the long term and what the market and our customers need. And that's worked really well for us. So for us, we actually strategically focus on durability of our revenue streams. And what that means is through economic cycles, we have a lot more stability. We've grown 17 quarters back to back in a time when the kind of PMI index in most markets have been in contraction. And so we're designed for durability and designed to thrive in times like this. And that's a choice that we've made. In our company.
What are your expectations when it comes to that top line growth?
Well, over the last 5 years, we've achieved consistently 4% compound annual growth rate in revenues. And we've also had years where we were way above that. And so as we look at the future, despite the macro conditions and the uncertainties and geopolitical shifts and global trade shifts, we like our odds of maintaining durability because 50% of our revenues are recurring revenues. That means they're customer subscriptions that don't change with volume. So we feel good about the outlook.
Congratulations. We'll be watching Fortive, of course, about a $25 billion company listed here at the stock exchange, and we look forward to seeing you at the helm too.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much. Olumide Soroye there. He's the incoming president and CEO, I should say, incoming CEO and president at Fortive.